All right, today we are going to learn the Chinese remainder theorem. And this is just a method we can use to solve a system of congruences. Just like we solve systems of equations, we're going to solve systems of congruences. So I'm excited because we are going to use this to play a game and impress our friends. Okay. So, if I can get a hold of my mom, I'm going to try to call her here. So let me give her a call.
Hi, Gary.
Oh, hi, Mom. Hey, do you have like a spare 3-4 minutes?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, awesome. So you are being recorded right now, and I want to play a game with you. Is that okay?
I am ready to play the game.
Okay. So, all right. So I want you to think of a number between 1 and 100. So like you could think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all the way up to 100. But a whole number. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me. Don't tell me the
okay.
number. Don't tell me.
I'll think of another one. Okay.
Okay, do you got a number?
Yep.
Okay. Now you have to do 2 more things for me, and I'm going to tell you the number based on that information, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so take your number. Now don't tell me this stuff, okay? Take your number and long divide it by 11 and tell me the remainder that's left over. Do you know what I mean by that?
Uh-huh. So like 6.81?
No, like, so for example, if I take 99 and I divide it by 11, right, my remainder is 0 because it goes in there evenly. If I take 97 and divide it by 11, 11 goes in there evenly 8 times, so you subtract 88 and you get a remainder of 9. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Or no?
So.
Don't tell me what you're doing though. The number's a secret.
Oh, I'm not supposed to tell you?
Well,
okay.
But you tell me the remainder. So like.
My remainder is 8.
Is 8? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So x. Okay. So x is congruent to 8 mod not 11. So you divide it by 11. So Mom, just to make sure that you gave me the right number, if you take and add 8 to a multiple of 11, you'll get your number. Does that work?
No.
No! What do you add to 8? Did you add 11 or like a different multiple of 11?
Well, I guess. No, like, it doesn't work.
What doesn't work?
Because it's not my number.
Oh, well, but you can add any multiple of 11. You know, you can add 22, you can add 33, you can add 44, 55, 66, 77, 70, or 88.
That doesn't work.
Then you might not have found the remainder correctly.
So,
Okay,
okay.
so take your number, right? The number you're thinking of, divide it by 11, okay? So you get like point something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now round down, so like if I got 6.78, I'd round down to 6.
Yep, and I did. I rounded down.
Yeah, so you take 6 times 11, so you get 66, and you're going to subtract that from your number, and that will be your remainder.
Okay, so, I'm giving it too high a remainder. Okay.
Okay.
So I take my remainder and I subtract how many times it was divisible by 11 and subtract that as my remainder?
Yes. So how many times 11 goes in there evenly? You subtract that. multiple of 11, and then that will be your remainder.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay.
So what's your remainder now after dividing by 11?
2.
2. Okay, good. So now if you added like 11 or 22 or 33 or 44 or 55 or 66 or 77 or 88 or 99, you'd get your number?
No, don't get the number.
Oh no. You added all those things already? You added 2 more?
I added 2 more what?
Oh no.
I think you're doing this very slow. I had my number.
Okay, what?
I divided it by 11.
Okay.
So then I got this number, and then 0.8. And so then I took the 8 and subtracted my number.
Oh no. 0.8. Let me talk you through an example, okay? To figure this out, Mom.
Okay, I think I'm failing this test.
No, you're not failing. It's okay. So if I wanted to do this, let's say that my number is 57, okay? So do this with me with your calculator, okay? So I take 57, divide it by 11. I get 5.5 something, right? 5.6 or something?
5.18.
Ah, crap. Okay. 5.18 something. All right. So what that means is that 11 goes into 57 5 times evenly. Okay? But the closest multiple to 57 of 11 is 55. So I get a remainder of 2.
Okay.
Does that make sense where the remainder of 2 came from?
Yeah.
It's not from that decimal thing though, right? That
Well, I see how you came up with 2, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So now do that with your number.
So I have a remainder of 8.
Oh, okay, so you're maybe on the right track.
But then I can't take anything times 11 to get to my number.
Well, not times 11. Like, for example, with my 57, I know if I take my remainder of 2 and add 55, I get back to my number, So like 8 plus 11, or 8 plus 22, or 8 plus 33, or 8 plus 44, or 8 plus 55.
I'm clueless, Kaylee, because I'm just going to tell you my number is 75.
Okay, so that should have a remainder of 9, I think. It's 75.
I came up with 8.
75, well, the closest multiple of 11 is 66, And so if I add 9 to 66, then I get 75.
Okay. See, I was using 8.
That's okay.
Well,
Well,
my calculator told me 8.
that's okay. Do you have time to do another one, or you need to go?
No, I can do one more.
Okay, so think of a number.
Okay.
So divide that number by 11. Or you could just, think about the multiples of 11 that are closest to without going over that number.
Okay. Okay, so I got my remainder,
What's your remainder?
5.
Okay, now instead of 11, still thinking about that same number that you thought of in the beginning, now instead of doing that with 11, do it with 13. So you're going to think about your multiples of 13 and which one gets you closest to your number.
Okay. And you're thinking I should have the remainder of 5 left over still?
Nope, that's just another thing, another piece
Okay.
of information. So now we're kind of switching gears and thinking about 13 instead.
Okay. So what am I supposed to do now?
Find the remainder after dividing it by 13.
Oh, the same number?
Mm-hmm, yep, same number.
Okay, 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me, I almost have your number. Is it, so is your number 49?
Yes.
Woohoo! We did it! Cool. Thanks,
Pretty
Mom.
amazing.
Are you impressed?
I am impressed.